She kind of reminds me of Traveler. Like her outfit. We're not going off the rails there. Going off the rails there. I still don't know how I feel about this main character's design. Yeah, they don't show the male MC, but he has fucking glasses. It's not the outfit. It's the face and hair and color choices, I think, for me. This is the male. And it's like they're wearing like a sweater, but not a sweater. It almost looks like it looks like Wuthering Waves MC. It does. The male does a little bit, but the outfit looks like a mix between Vilvi's swimsuit and the Detective Fuhua. The purple Detective Fuhua outfit, but with the Vilvi swimsuit. That's what this looks like. Yeah, her outfit is all over the place. And it doesn't look as all over the place in this picture as it does here. Because this is like sweater material. This is like a jacket thing. She's got some weird belts. I don't know. Looks like someone's getting dressed in the dark. Yeah, I don't. Convince me in your vid with Techie to start playing Honkai 3, but dude, it's rather overwhelming to start. Yep. That is why they are doing this. That is why they are doing this entire revamp, is because how big their other games got, which gave Honkai 3 a lot of attention, and then they saw that everyone was like, how the fuck do I play Honkai? So I am happy with the change. There is a lot of Honkai players that are very, very unhappy. Very, very unhappy with the new design, new UI. They hate it. They hate everything about it. I mean, there's some things, give or take, like the self-insert MC playable males that are gonna be a little different and new, change to get used to. Will the story and stuff be the same? Yep, they're moving on with the story. So it's just gonna be more story. They're adding on. There's more to the story. But they are redoing the entire UI, and also because the first part of the main story just ended. So this is a great time to redo the UI because they're about to start the part 2 of the main story. Part 1 was everything from the very beginning all the way up until Kiana got rid of the Honkai threat. And then now we have part 2, which is going to be a continuation of the story, but with new characters, a new fucking planet. We are going to Mars. But this is also happening before a post Honkai Odyssey. So this is going to be like a kind of like a prequel and a sequel at the same time, if that makes sense. I think the self-inserting thing is the main concern. Yeah, the self-insert is the most. Actually, I wouldn't even say that. I would say it's split down the middle. Yeah, more like scared than unhappy. Yeah, they're worried. I think a lot of the backlash is the change to the UI, and I feel like they all got very, 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 very worried and concerned and scared of the unknown, because these are not the characters that we know. The Honkai is not Honkaiing. You know, it doesn't feel or look like Honkai. And I think they're worried that it's going to turn into PGR or Wuthering Waves, or they're scared that it's going to not be the game that they fell in love with. And I get it, because yeah, it is a big, huge change. Like, it is the biggest change that I think any game has done in my own personal experience. But I think it'll be good because this game is old. They didn't have a whole lot of audience whenever they first came out. They didn't have a whole lot of marketing when Honkai 3 first came out, so they didn't get all of the hype that Genshin and Star Rail did. So Honkai 3 is Hoyo's baby. It is their passion project. And I think they're starting to get salty that their other games are more popular than their baby. So they want more story. They want to bring new players to the game. They want to make it easier for new players. This game has been out for 7 years. It has had the same UI for fucking ever. So, and it is hard to get over. Like, I've been playing this game for like, what, 2 years? Maybe not even 2 years. Probably a year at that. I've only been playing Honkai 3rd for like a year. I still have issues. I still have issues with the UI. So, it's just like, you know, it's just a change. I think it'll be great because it'll bring new players to the game. And I've already, you know, said pretty much this on Twitter, but I think the actual stuff, like the menu and everything, is not going to be that different. So I don't think they're as much worried about, because I saw a lot of people saying like, oh my god, it's just Genshin now, or whatever. The UI is more or less the same. The only difference is there's no background theme, that most likely intentional. They want to just demonstrate the layout changes, and they're using placeholder images for now. Oh, for sure, 100%. This is the very first announcement, like update of everything, so they're definitely going to give us more information as time goes on, of course, but maybe they're just scared of the possible influx of Genshin players. They are 100% are. Honkai players have always been gatekeepy. They've always been gatekeepy. I mean, it's hard not to be gatekeepy with Honkai, you know, with the culture around like the lore. I don't know, it's so weird. It's almost like you can't make a comparison between anything, or else people are gonna be like, oh, look at this Genshin player, you know, they know nothing about Honkai, they play Genshin, you know, they're very gatekeeping. So I think this is going to be great for new people, and I love it. I'm all for it. I'm all for new players coming to games, because one, this just puts more money into the game, which then makes the games better, you know? So there's gonna be a huge influx of Genshin players that have never played Honkai before, making comparisons and making comparisons of the similarities and everything, just like everyone has in the past before. Literally everyone has gone through it. It's just now the more people will be doing it. Just want the new players to experience part 1 of the story and just not skip it. I hope they put an emphasis on doing part 1. I don't know how. Actually, I have no idea how they're gonna do that. I don't know how they're gonna push people to play part 1 with the new. I also don't know how they're gonna integrate it into the new UI. Probably just like how Chronicles are. You could just go back and play the chapters. My opinion, Honkai 3 will never be as big as Star Rail Genshin. It lacks consoles release. English dub male's playable cast will always be niche. It might grow a bit more due to the revamp though. It will grow more. The playable male cast, that was another big thing that a lot of Honkai veterans were upset about. I get it, because the game is established on a certain set of world/universe rules, and that was Valkyries can only be women because they have a higher Honkai resistance. That was the only reasoning behind the all-female cast, playable characters. Now that Honkai's not an issue, we've got other things going on. There's you know, we can have playable male characters now, and people are upset. I mean, I get it, because it is very big in the lesbian community, so I get it. It is very male gaze oriented, but at the same time, it's also very like lesbian gaze oriented as well. But also, just don't play male. You know, we got lesbians in Star Rail. We also got playable males in Star Rail. It'll be fine. It'll work out. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. Everything will be all right. I think Stale and Kalis works as a self-insert because they talk. They actually do talk, and they actually do have their own, like, personality that the player can't change. So it's like, you'll have an option, but you don't really have an option. So I think that's the only reason why Stale and Kalis work, is because they actually do talk, and they actually do have somewhat of a personality. Honestly, they could just make the main character a real character, like a real person with a storyline and a goal and like Kiana. I honestly thought that we were gonna get another character, like a non-self insert. I am also the person, I go back and forth. Sometimes I like playing a male, sometimes I like playing a female. Just depends on how I'm feeling whenever I make the account. So I can't really speak as to why someone would play a male versus why someone would play a female, because for me, it's a little complicated for me. So we're just not gonna get into that. But I think it'll be fine. I think it does not change the story or the game or whatever that they're worried about it changing the vibes or whatever about having a male playable character. We had Adam. We did have Adam at one point. But yeah, oh god, what was I talking about? Besides the male insert, what was the other things that people are scared about? Other than, oh yeah, the UI. I don't think the UI is gonna change that much. There's only so, like, do you know what engine Hoyoverse games are made in? Do they have their own engine? They're going to, but they use Unity right now. They've been freaking hiring for engine developers. So I think they're trying to make their own fucking engine. Yeah, Unity is dead. If they go through with the shit that they want to go through with, it will be. If they're gonna keep going through with what they're going through with gonna charge games now. Unity released today a sorry message. Oh god. Unity boss shares updates to runtime fee amid controversy. Unity personal plan remains free with no runtime fee. Earnings cap increased from $100,000 to $200,000. Made with Unity splash screen requirement removed. No fee for games earning less than 1 million in 12 months. So yeah, Unity is sorry. Oh god. No fee. Yeah, current games unaffected unless they update to the next Unity version. That is hilarious. Are they actually sorry? No. The CEO of Unity used to be part of EA, I believe. Oh god, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, I saw the whale. I saw the Honkai whale. Wait, hey, they really like their floating digital fish. This was in previous era as well, right? Previous era. Cause yeah, this looks like previous era. Please don't tell me this is gonna be the same fucking thing. Please don't tell me that we are going to Mars during previous era. Yeah, Mars previous era. No, please. Oh, please. We go to Mars on a train? No, she's just on a train. We go to Mars on a Hyperion. What's previous era? Previous era is the advanced civilization on Earth that was wiped out by Honkai 50,000 years before the current era. The current era is when Kiana, Mei, Ronya, Himiko, Sile, Rita, all of them exist in. Previous era is where Alicia came from. I don't think previous era ever expanded Mars. No, I don't think it's Earth previous era. I think it's Mars's own. Mars had their own previous era. What if? It's just part 1. We're just gonna replay part 1, but on Mars with different characters. This isn't our Himiko. The red-haired one is our Himiko. It has to be one of the Shiksal girls. Because yeah, this place looks completely different than this place. It looks like a completely different time. Also, if it's so highly advanced, why does she need glasses? What happened here? So, in the advanced world, in the super advanced world, that artifact thing, here it is, the artifact. It's displayed in the more highly advanced Mars. This anchor seems to be displayed as like art being hung up, but here it's on a stand with like energy beam and crumbling buildings. And then we got this world, which looks completely different than the last one. This looks like freaking Bellabog almost. Very Vilvi would love this place. Oh my god, Vilvi would love this place. Maybe the other one is previous era that got wiped out and this one is the current Mars. Could be, but this is the main character. This is the main playable character, the MC. Yeah, the self-insert MC, but 3 very different versions of Mars. Starting to think this is, we getting into bubble territory. She's also called Dreamwalker, so maybe we can visit the yeah, she's called a Dream Seeker. Yeah, the MC is called, let me see, Dream Seeker. Bubble universes. So yeah, I think maybe this is a bubble universe, bubble world type situation, considering we've got like 3 different versions of Mars in this frickin' trailer. She could very well be, like, she could travel between the different ones. Yeah, and the outfits of the NPCs and stuff look older too. Like all of them, you know, they don't look the same as the other people. Wait, is that Kevin? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Oh yeah, I also don't know if this is supposed to be the fucking she Nadia. I don't know if it's this one or the blonde one that is supposed to be. Wait, that's a different red-haired girl? Holy fuck, they're different. That's a different girl. She's wearing a full-on dress, like a pretty princess dress, right? This is the past. And this is the present. And so the version is the future one, and the second one from the past, which is playable. Wait, which one? I've literally been talking about this for fucking 2 hours. Oh, this one. Okay, it does look like the same girl. What is the name? What is her name? Is it Zinadia? What is with freaking Hoyo and these skirt belts? What is with these freaking skirt belts? Okay, so I think it is the same girl, but a different outfit. Yeah, wait, hang on. I gotta Google. Where is, it's probably there, huh? It's Zinadia. Yeah, that one's Zinadia. Zinadia, mysterious and beautiful girl with an unknown past, with a lively, sunny, and positive personality. Zinadia was born from the Sea of Data and is the first and most important adventure partner of the Dream Seekers, and she seems to be related to the suspected god figure. So maybe the blonde one is the god figure. Oops, sorry. So the blonde girl, we have no idea who the blonde girl is. She seems like some sort of idol. She exists in two. Like, the blonde one's here. So the other world may not be a time period, but maybe another bubble. She looks kind of plain for a gacha character. Is this supposed to be that blonde girl that we just saw downstairs? Is she supposed to be like an idol of some sort? And what even is all of these? What is all that? You think they're games? You think instead of space or reality, it's gonna take place inside a data space? Especially with all the sea of data. This will be my 3rd Hoyo game for sure. When is it released though? 7 years ago, and also in February. You're in luck. You can play it now. It doesn't look like this though, but you can play the game now. Yeah, it's an update. It's not a new game. It's an update. Bro, she got the Vilvi hair. Yeah, get in now to get those sweet, sweet crystals though. Let's see. I got till February. I got hella time. Oh my god, actually that's brilliant. I swear to god. What if they change? Surely they wouldn't. They wouldn't change it from the crystals. Surely. Can't change the gacha currency. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. This girl is Zinadia or whatever. She definitely got something to do with this world. Oh my god, I love this character so much. She's so cute. It's Nor. It's literally freaking Nor. Like, just without the bunny ears. It's so freaking cute. I love it. I love it so much. Even down to the eyeballs. She seemed younger than the others. She looks younger than the others, but there's a reason for that. So that is, Coralie. She's Tesla's, or no, not Tesla, Einstein's adopted daughter. Due to the effects of Honkai, she was born with animal ears and a tail, and her body stopped growing prematurely. She received her doctorate at age 17. We can assume that she is an adult because she is now running an exploration team on Mars. They look like the jellies, the jelly monsters. These things look weird as hell though. I don't like them. All right, so the lore girl uses yo-yos. I can't tell what element. All right, that looks like fire. The other one's maybe data? what is the element situation here? Because this looks like some like quantum data or whatever you want to call it. Look at her face, bro. She's adorable. What the fuck? And then this one looks like fire. Who is it? Is it the hammer? Yeah. All right. So it looks like the little girl with the hammer. Coralie. Looks like fire, I'm assuming. And the others are just blue. This one, just blue. Guns. The yo-yo girl, blue. It's a little electrical. Oh, wait. Who's this one? Is this the main character? MC has a bat weapon. Yeah, what the hell? It's like a... I don't even know. Oh, you get a good look at her jacket now. I'm still confused. I like how they did a QTE, but it never switched to the MC. Did you notice that? They like did a QTE. Yeah, it's probably like Kira. And then she kind of fights in the background. For a second. Jesus Christ. That's not nearly as long as Kira. And then we got Hammer Girl again. So the guns. We didn't get to see the MC fight. That would mean MC is just a support character. Very true. Maybe we don't actually have to use the MC. Maybe they're just there if you want them to be. I don't even, that doesn't make sense either though. I don't know. We'll get these characters for free like OG Kiana, May, and Bronya. Oh yeah, they're gonna be the dog shit characters that we're gonna get. And it's gonna be so frustrating to have to use them. Or wait, maybe we won't have to use them. Remember like chapter 11 where you have to use fucking support Bronya for like 3 entire whole fucking chapters and there's nothing you can do about it? I love it. Or when you have to use Himiko. When you have to use slow ass Himiko and you're just lugging her around trying to fucking evade and time things correctly and it's just so clunky and so slow and you're just like, please get me through this. Please just get me through this. They make you use Himiko in the new event and it still sucks. Bro. Why did they make her like that? How are they gonna make you fucking love her and then make her play like trash? It's like, yeah, good riddance. No, I'm just kidding. Himiko slanderers turned me off of Honkai 3rd. That's why they're making a new UI. That's why they're redoing it. Because I feel like that happens a lot. I feel like people get into Honkai because they see all the stuff and then they have to play through like the first chapters and then it's just like, this sucks. You're kind of forced to play characters. What manga was updated? Azure Waters? Huh? They redid it or they added on to it? Oh, they redid it, right? Is this new art? No, they didn't take out the scene. They didn't take out the scene. It's there. It is still 100% there. Yes, it is. Is it more HD now? Wait, is it more HD now? Let's go, lesbians. Let's go. Yeah, crisis averted. I was scared. Is this canon? Yes. This is where the bronze sea lay. Yeah, lesbians in 4K. They updated the design, the art, I think. It looks newer, I think. Yeah, this is canon. This is canon. Still incredibly base of them to do that scene, especially with the... Yes! This is so mobile-ish. Yeah, this is the current UI. This is the current Honkai 3rd UI. This is just what it looks like whenever you open it. And then you're like, alright, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You have your missions, which are your dailies. Battle Pass. Your Battle Pass shops. And then you've got your events with your event shops right underneath all of your events. So many events and shops. So many fucking tabs. Then you got your bonuses, which you're like, okay. And then your mailbox. And then the news, which is just like the board or whatever. And then you've got your other shops. This is real money shops. This is where you top up. And like, what are all these different things? They're just packages of materials, outfits to spend real money on, basic, top up, and then under top up you got 3 different fucking categories. Like, yeah, this is why they're redoing the UI. This is why the UI change is a good thing. And then you come over to the right side of the screen and you've got attack, you've got whatever the event is happening. So not only are the events on the left side in this tab, but also the main event that is sometimes this what is currently happening in the story. Are the Sirens about to kiss? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I've not kept up with the current Captain verse. All I know is that it's some sort of self-insert romantic story with Luna Kindred and then Sirens. Tried so hard to catch up to Captain verse and I just gave up. Yeah, it's too confusing and yeah. Oh my god, get me out of here. Okay. Holy shit, I'm free. And then, okay, so then you've got your dorm down here, which is a completely different thing. Just of more clicking and, you know, expeditions type thing, while also a teapot type situation. There's too many things spread out all over the place for it to be a cohesive UI. I only know what to do because I've been doing this forever. This is all I know. And even still, I forget to do the not relic, stigma farming, because that's in a completely different area. You want to farm, get out of this area, go over to attack, go to challenges, go to invites of Mirage, go to Roaring Palace, and then, you know, you gotta go, you figure out what you gotta do from there. And not to mention, you got your story chapter, co-op, material events, chronicles, open world, like what, you know, you get into this, you know, as a new player and you're like, what the fuck do I do? What do I even do? It's a huge mess, because then you're like, okay, well, what are these stories? Okay, well, what are these stories? You know? All right, what are all these stories? And then co-op, which is like a challenge, is in this area when it should be in this area, which is where the weekly challenges are. This is your Abyss, this is your Memorial Arena, your Stigma Farming, and Elysian Realm is. Why is co-op not in there? Then events, this is just what's happening. Oh yeah, you got your character tutorials. Why is that not in? I guess you can also access the character tutorials from the character in the Valkyrie screen. So you go to the Valkyrie screen, I mean, it's pretty plain and simple there. You know, you got your information. You click their name, there's all their information, their synergy, best in slot stuff. Then you click the level to actually level them up. Weapon, stigma, skills. That's all pretty easy to get, easy to understand. Yeah, I am very optimistic about the new UI coming in February, because it is going to be so awesome for new players to get into Honkai without the fucking clunkiness of, without the huge learning curve of it. I'm very excited for it. Very excited for it. So essentially, this is just way too cluttered. It's too messy. It's too cluttered for new players. Yeah, okay, so this is part 1. Everything from chapter 1 all the way up to 35 is part 1, which is the moon's origin and finality, right? Then we have 36 and onward is 1.5, part 1.5, which is the dance of life and death, which is all the Celeste stuff, Salt and Snow, the Vita bullshit, Prometheus, Misthalin, all that. Yeah, and then they started doing the story chapters like this, because the story chapters used to be, you play the chapter, and it's a boop, 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 boop. It's linear. You do one chapter, you move on to the next chapter. Now we got a whole goddamn UI instead of a UI. Or it's side of a UI. Like, we got a whole other, yeah, it's so confusing. This is why they are updating the UI, because it is so different throughout the entire game. Yeah, my brain hurts. Yeah, brain hurty. Yeah, there's way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. Not to mention, you've got the Chronicles, which are story chapters in their own, which obviously I have not done. And the open worlds. There's 4 fucking open worlds. 1.6? Wait, this is AFO 1. AFO 2. See, and now I hit AFO 2 and I have no idea how to get to the missions or where I'm at. Story. Like, see, this is so confusing. So you haven't played everything? No, I haven't. I've only been playing this game for about a year. Yeah, they made everything so different. 2 years? Yeah, I think it's been 2 years. So yeah, it is all kinds of messy, cluttery, and yeah. So I'm very, yeah, whenever Mobius came out, Was that well? Nope. This is Adam. Playable male. Not to be confused with the Adam that... Yeah, this is the only playable guy. I guess you can count Lyle, right? You can play Lyle, right? Totally not the son of Dr. May and Kevin. Actually, no. This is actually... Oh, support... Lyle's support only. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, not... This is not Adam Castellana. This is a different Adam. We met Lyle as a kid on the moon. So this... Everything that happens in AFO, there's no Honkai. So, everyone here was a kid when Kiana sealed the stuff in the moon. So, this is grown-up Bronya. This is adult Bronya, Silverwing Bronya. And this was the beginning of the aerial combat. This is where the aerial combat started. Man, I kind of want to play this. Boy, she all grown up. Yeah, she real grown up now. She's very grown up.